Good afternoon, ma'am. I am Rogeline A. Tumado. So the topic that assigned to me was price discrimination, also known as segmentation pricing. Price discrimination, also known as segmentation pricing. Price discrimination with capital P and D is not legal. We're not allowed to charge different prices to different people for the same good or services. However, marketers frequently speak of price discrimination. With a small p and d, let's instead call it segmentation pricing. So first, what is price discrimination? Price discrimination is a sales strategy of selling the same product or services to different customers for different prices in order to maximize their revenue. For example, one of the examples of price discrimination can be seen in the airline industry. Examples: consumers buying airline tickets several months in advance typically pay less than consumers purchasing at the last minute. So examples daw dito is yung mga consumers na bumibili ng ticket sa eroplano ng advance is mas nakakatipid daw sa mas nakakatipid kaysa sa mga consumers na last minute na kung bumibili ng ticket, mas dinodoble nila yung price kaysa sa dinodoble nila yung price kaysa sa original price nito. Next is legal stuff related to pricing. So ito yung mga legal stuff related to pricing. Number 1 is no price fixing. Next is no vertical price fixing. Number 3 is no predatory pricing. Then 4 is no price discrimination, and the last one is no deceptive pricing. So what is no price fixing? Two or more firms agree on what price to charge to reduce the effect of competition that drives prices and profits down. Sherman Antitrust Act of 1890 and Federal Trade Commission Act of 1914. So ang no price fixing daw is dapat daw yung dalawang firms is nagkakasundo sila kung ano yung price na i-charge nila sa kanilang consumer para daw mas maiwasan yung competition sa prices or pricing. Next is no vertical price fixing. Manufacturers cannot force a retailer to charge a certain price. Hence, we see MSRP or manufacturer's suggested retail price need to charge the manufacturer's minimum price. Ensure the manufacturers get some profits, not just the retailers. Fair trade laws. So sa no vertical price fixing naman is wala daw karapatan yung manufacturers na i-force yung retailer niya na mag-charge ng certain price dahil may sinusunod naman tayong manufacturer suggested retail price. Kumbaga is may sinusunod naman tayong fair trade laws na tinatawag. Next is no predatory pricing. Cannot price unreasonably low to drive out competition. Unfair trade laws. Yet grocery stores routinely sell certain products cheaply. Example below cost, call them loss leaders, count on their attracting traffic to the store. Also, huge companies routinely drop prices to discourage new competitors. The lawyers define unreasonable. So, ang no predatory pricing is tinatawag rin siyang unfair trade laws. So, halimbawa nito is yung sa mga mall. Minsan is binabagsak presyo nila yung mga products nila para maka-encourage sila ng mga tao, saka ma-discourage nila yung kanilang mga competitors. No price discrimination. To consumers or channel partners cannot charge different prices to different customers for the same product. Robinson-Patman Act of 1936. Different prices must reflect at different in cost. Example, the loyal segment gets a deal because it costs less to process them, or they charge more because they require more services. So dito naman is pinagbabawal yung price discrimination na tinatawag, na hindi ka pwedeng mag-charge ng different prices sa parehong tao o parehong product na kinuha nila. Next is no deceptive pricing, also known as bait and switch. So dito naman is nakapaloob yung mga panloloko naman, pamimeke. Cannot mislead customers by advertising one product but only making another, usually more expensive product available for purchase, or by posting one price but scanning and ringing up another. Halimbawa nito is yung cellphone. Pinapakita nila minsan sa mga advertisement, mga patalastas na matibay yung isang product. Pero pag binenta mo na yun siya, is gumagawa sila ng another one na mas mahal na available para ma-purchase ng isang tao, ng kanilang customers. Next is quantity discounts. Another completely legitimate and accepted form of segmentation pricing is to offer quantity discounts. The more you buy, the more you save. Figure 1.15 works through the number on an internet offer. We begin with sales or survey data, determining how many customers want one of internet access for $15 or 2 months for $25 or 3 months for $30. Customers are used to seeing these offers. They can compute the average price per unit, and demands fall off with higher prices. None of that surprises us in the column labeled dollar and look like we should go for $3 because 960 is the biggest number. However, the per unit sales registered is the last column, shows us that we would do best to use the 2 for $25 deal. So, ang quantity discounts daw is nag-refer ito siya as pricing strategy where the unit cost of a product or services reduces as the quantity purchased increases. It incentives customers to buy more, leading to higher sales volume and revenue for the seller. So, halimbawa nito is yung may isang company na nag-sales ng product na nagkakalaga ng $5. Then, buying 100 of those units would cost $500. So, to entice buyers to purchase this product is, a company may offer a quantity discount selling 100 units for $450, which would make the per unit cost $4.50 instead of $5. Kumbaga doon na lumalabas yung 10% discount. So, yun na nga. Sa isang company daw is may 100 units na ibebenta mo ng $500. Para maengganyo yung customer mo is kailangan mong mag-discount na sa 100 units is magkakahalaga na lang siya ng $450 instead of $500.
Cost for tablet customization business. The cost of tablet customization business can vary based on factors like materials, labor, technology, and design complexity. It includes expenses for equipment, software, personnel, and marketing, and any licensing or permit needed. Additionally, factors like volume, quality, and customization and target market influence overall cost. Fixed cost is 2K and variable cost is 15. So, 15 times sa kung magkano ang labor niya, which is 30 equal 450. License is 15 times 3 equal 45. In a tablet customization business, the break-even point is the level of sales at which total revenue equals total cost, resulting in neither profit nor loss. This means the business covers all its expenses but has not generated in any profit yet. To calculate the break-even point, you did not consider the fixed costs like rent, salary, and variable costs, such as material, labor, and divide this by the contribution margin. Selling price per customized tablet minus variable cost per tablet. Once the business surpassed this point, it start making a profit.
I'm Abdul Nasir Datam from BSBA-1C. My topic is pricing and the product life cycle. Two constructing strategy are referred to pricing for market penetrate or skimming. So, ano nga ba itong penetrate or skimming? So, penetrate, if you want to desire your brand quickly and widely throughout the marketplace, that is penetrate. So, ang penetrate daw is ito yung kung saan yung halaga ng iyong produkto o presyo ng iyong produkto ay mababa. Na kung saan ang target mo dito or ang mission mo dito ay makapang-akit or makaengganyo ng mga customer na bumili sa iyong produkto. So, parang yun, target mo lang sa una is paunti-unting customer. So, habang napapansin mo na dumadami na yung customer at nagugustuhan nila ang yung produkto, ay nagde-develop ka. Dinidevelop mo yung product mo. Tapos, after mong ma-develop yung product mo, at doon naman dumadating naman sa punto na tumataas ang halaga ng produkto. Kasi nga, ni-develop mo siya. Halimbawa na lang dito is yung ngayon, yung sasakyan or cellphone. Sige, cellphone. So, cellphone, dati may makakuha kang 5,000, 4,000. Ngayon, meron na mga bagong cellphone ay may mga 10,000 na. Kasi yun, na-develop na siya. May magandang camera na, may magandang storage na, o etc. kahit ano pa man. So, ang skimming naman ay ito yung kung saan ang target mo dito ay yung mga taong kayang bilihin yung produkto mo. Sa una ay ang presyo mo ay sobrang taas. So, katulad nung halimbawa na binigay ko na iPhone or cellphone na ang bago ngayon na cellphone na sikat ay iPhone. So, una pa lang napaka-release nito ay mataas na ang presyo na kung saan ang target mo dito ay yung mga customer na kung saan ang target mo dito na customer ay yung kaya lang bumili ng yung produkto. Kumbaga parang customer mo na afford talaga. So habang tumatagal, itong sa skimming naman ay parang vice versa ng penetrate. Habang tumatagal siya ay bumababa naman yung presyo niya dahil yun, nagde-develop ka na ng yung produkto. So, yung mga nauna mong produkto ay dati mataas, ngayon naman ay bumababa siya dahil yung mga tao hindi kaya bumili ng mga high value or mga mamahaling produkto, pagkatagalan ay nabibili din nila ito dahil bumababa na siya. Kasi yun, may na-develop ka na, may nagawa ka na ng bago. So, yun naman yung ibebenta mo ulit ng mas mataas na halaga. So, yun, ang penetrate or skimming ay parang vice versa lang siya. Penetrate, kung saan nagsisimula ka sa mababang presyo, pero dahil gusto mo ma-develop, dahil marami na rin nagkakagusto sa yung produkto, ay tumataas naman ang presyo nito or ang halaga. Sa skimming naman, dating mataas, ngayon bumababa siya. Dahil gumawa ka na ng bago, Kaya yung mga nauna mong invento ay ibebenta mo naman ito sa mababang halaga. So next is price fluctuation. So ano nga ba ito yung ano ba ang price fluctuation? Ang price fluctuation ay ito ay kung saan ang pagbabago ng presyo ng yung paninda o ang yung product. Kung irregular siya, wala siyang hindi siya nakastela sa isang halaga. Kung pabago-bago siya, nakadepende sa panahon. Another element of changing price is a price promotion through temporary price cuts of the issuance of coupons. There are techniques are reliable in generating. So, meron daw itong technique or in general na reliable or patok sa masa, sa customer, ay yung price fluctuation. Ito yung magbibigay ka ng sell or magbibigay ka ng buy one take one. Ginagawa mo lang ito na technique or paraan para lang makaakit ng customer. Ano nga ba itong price fluctuation? Ito ay kung saan magkuha ka ng holiday sale or Christmas sale. Halimbawa, may pa buy one take one ka, may pa bawas ka ng preso na dati 100, ngayon naman ay 80 o 50 piso. ang target mo lang dito ay yun, tulad nga sabi ko, ang target mo dito ay ikayat ka ng customer dahil alam mo na may competitor ka or may ano bang kwan dito, competitor, kumbaga may katunggali ka sa iyong produkto. So ang gagawin mo ditong paraan para lang dumami pa ang iyong customer or mas makabenta ka pa, ay gagamitin mo itong price fluctuation or pagsasalin-salin ng halaga, presyo ng iyong paninda. Kasi nga may katunggali ka na. So ang sunod naman dito ay ang coupons. So katulad din ng price fluctuation ay sa coupons naman, halimbawa sa holiday sale, Christmas sale, kung saan magbibigay ka ng coupon na kung saan dito maiipon yung mga punto or points ng mga customer mo para naman sa sunod na bibili sila or sa pagpalagay natin bumigay ka ng ilang araw na kapag nabot ito ng customer ay meron silang pa-send or meron silang pa-gift o regalo. So, ginagamit mo din itong coupons para pang-akit sa customer. Halimbawa, sa isang coupon, mariredeem nila dito na gift or regalo ay pagpalagay natin, bawat isang coupon ay may 10% percentage sale or 30% sale. So, yun. Ginagamit mo din ito na paraan para rin makaakit ng iyong customer. So, ang next naman, elements of changing price is a price promotion through temporary price cuts of the issuance of coupons. There are techniques are reliable in generating. So, meron daw itong technique or in general na reliable or patok sa masa, sa customer, ay yung price fluctuation. Ito yung magbibigay ka ng sell or magbibigay ka ng buy one take one. Ginagawa mo lang ito na technique or paraan para lang makaakit ng customer. Ano nga ba itong price fluctuation? Ito ay kung saan magkuha ka ng holiday sale or Christmas sale. Halimbawa, may pa buy one take one ka, may pa bawas ka ng preso na dati 100, ngayon naman ay 80 o 50 piso. ang target mo lang dito ay yun, tulad nga sabi ko, ang target mo dito ay ikayat ka ng customer dahil alam mo na may competitor ka or may ano bang kwan dito, competitor, kumbaga may katunggali ka sa iyong produkto. So ang gagawin mo ditong paraan para lang dumami pa ang iyong customer or mas makabenta ka pa, ay gagamitin mo itong price fluctuation or pagsasalin-salin ng halaga, presyo ng iyong paninda. Kasi nga, may katunggali ka na. So, ang sunod naman dito ay ang coupons. So, katulad din ng price fluctuation, ay sa coupons naman, halimbawa sa holiday sale, Christmas sale, kung saan magbibigay ka ng coupon na kung saan dito maiipon yung mga punto or points ng mga customer mo. Para naman sa sunod na bibili sila or sa pagpalagay natin bumigay ka ng ilang araw na kapag nabot ito ng customer ay meron silang pa-send or meron silang pa-gift o regalo. So, para ba, ginagamit mo din itong coupons para pang-akit sa customer. Halimbawa, sa isang coupon, mariredeem nila dito na gift or regalo ay pagpalagay natin, bawat isang coupon ay may 10% percentage sale or 30% sale. So, yun. Ginagamit mo din ito na paraan para rin makaakit ng iyong customer. So, ang next naman is ang competitive strategy and game theory. Competitive strategy and game theory, marketers frequently use game theory to try estimate the likely result of various action. Most frequently price cuts and competitive response. So, ano nga ba itong competitive strategy and game theory? Yun, tulad nga nung mga halimbawa ko kanina. May kakompetensya ka na sa iyong produkto. Magkapareho na kayo ng halaga ng iyong produkto o ng presyo. So, ano naman yung gagawin mo dito pagsusugal? Ang gagawin mo dito pagbabago or pagsusugal ay magbabago ka ng presyo o halaga ng iyong paninda. Alam mo po sa pagbabago mo ng presyo ng iyong produkto, alam mo, i-estimate mo na kung saan ang pagbabago mo bang ng presyo sa iyong paninda ay hindi pa maka-apekto sa iyong paninda. Sa pagbabago mo ng presyo ay may makukuha ka pa rin bang beneficiaryo dito or ano pa yung mga beneficiaryo na makukuha mo sa pagbabago mo ng presyo. So, hindi lang dapat puro technique lang na may pa one take one, may pa Christmas sale, may pa holiday sale. Dapat alam mo din paano estimate yung pag-sell mo na yun. Alam mo din i-estimate na kung saan ito ba ay may beneficiaryo ka din makukuha. Hindi yung puro ka Christmas sale, holiday sale. Tapos ang ending, wala ka din makukuha ang beneficiaryo dahil yun, palugi ka na. So dapat, wag ka lang dapat makipagkompetensya. Dapat alam mo rin na dapat isipin mo rin na hindi lang dapat technique, mag-adjust ka rin sa halaga. Na yung halaga na yun ay malaki or hindi man sa malaki, Ang importante ay may makukuha ka pa rin beneficiary para lang makaubos or makapalabas mo ang iyong paninda. So, yun lamang po. And I thank you.
So hi everyone, my name is Abdul Noor Finarage and I am the last reporter of this group. Well, today let's talk about what the auction is. Did you all even know what the auction is? Well, let's talk about it. Well, auctions. As long as we're talking about changes, let's talk about dynamic pricing. The idea is that there isn't a fixed price. Rather, the price is negotiated between the buyer and the seller. Well, sa auction, ang price is not fixed. Hindi pa alam kung ano ang price. Nakadepende ito sa ating seller pati ng buyer. Sila yung parang alam mo yun, sila yung mag-uusap kung magkano ba yung isang product. Like sa auction, halimbawa, naka-state doon kung ang price ng isang jewelry ay 1 million, then magbibid ang mga biders ng 2 million to 3 million hanggang pataas, kung depende kung sino ang mas pinakamataas at walang lalaban, then sa kanya yung isang product na yon or yung jewelry. Ang magiging halimbawa price nun is naabot ng 25 million, then the price of that product is 25 million. So yun na yung magiging fixed price. In a sense, the auctions have always been around, and they are interesting in part because they continue to grow in popularity online. Well, kahit sa online ngayon, marami na ring online auction, like sa eBay. Well, eBay is the most trusted online auction site. You can search it in Google if you are interested. The defining characteristic of an auction is that the price point isn't set or fixed, nor is it negotiable between a seller and one buyer. So like kanina sinabi ko earlier, sa auction, ang price is not set or fixed. So nakadepende ito sa seller and the buyer. Rather, buyers or bidders compete to obtain the item. Sila yung naglalaban-laban kung sino mas pinakamataas ang price. So, siya makakakuha ng item na yun. As in any marketplace, sellers want to yield high prices and the buyers want to low prices. Siyempre, kahit sino naman mga buyers gusto ng mas mababang presyo. So, there is a particularly odd sense of efficiency in that whoever bids the highest is very probably indeed the customer who values the item the most. So for sure naman, kung sino yung pinakamataas ang bid, is probably na gustong-gusto niya yung item na yon. So everyone else would have fallen out of the auction when the price exceeded their so-called reservation price, the point of difference at which you say, if you raise the price, forget it, I won't buy it. If you do drop the price, okay, I will. So a reservation price is a really good estimate of the customer's willingness to pay. Naturally, this price cap varies by segment and the product category. So in an auction, meron din kasi tayong auction na pababa ng pababa yung price. So ang reservation price is yun yung magiging limited price nun. So in an auction, the reservation price refers to the minimum price at which a seller is willing to sell an item or the maximum price at which a buyer is willing to purchase it. Sa sellers naman, it represents the lowest acceptable price, no? So below which they are unwilling to part with the item. For buyers, it represents the highest price they are willing to pay, beyond which they consider the item too expensive. The reservation price helps to both the parties to set boundaries and make decisions during the auction process. So we have the two types of auction here. So first we have the English auctions. In so-called English auctions, bid increase among the players over time as the price surpasses the value to a customer. The customer drop out the auction, and with time, whoever remains standing pays the last highest bid to obtain the item. So the English auction is the common auctions na nangyayari sa atin. So, ito yung sino yung pinakamas mataas ang bids, siya yung nakakakuha ng item na yon. Then in contrast, so-called Dutch auctions begin with high and prices drop over time to not below the seller's reservation price. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na ang auction na ito is called Dutch auction, pababa ng pababa. When the price finally drops low enough that a buyer is willing to buy the item at that price, the item is sold and the auction is concluded. Sa Dutch auction, ito yung pababa ng pababa at may reservation price, yung limited price na yon. Sa English auction, pataas ng pataas ang bid, and sa Dutch auction naman, ito yung pababa na pababa yung bid. Whether you are interested in auctions or price changes, or price is a driver of image, you can't remember the math of pricing. No takeaway this, competing on price is nearly always a dumb. So pag nasa auction tayo, yung mga bidders hindi na naiisip na ang math of pricing. Alam mo yung pataas na ng pataas, basta gusto nila, kukunin nila. So nagiging dumb na sila sa lagay na yon kasi alam mo yun, hindi na naiisip na pataas ng pataas. Para sa kanila, laro-laro lang yun. So, find a benefit that your target segment values and play that up and change for it. Value is an assessment of what the customer gets. Yung example, yung mga psychological benefit. Yung halimbawa yung benefit ng item na yun, kung gaano ba siya makakatulong sa'yo or gaano ba yung quality niya, kung gaano kaganda lang compared to what the customer gives up. Example, yung cost, time, effort of driving to a store. So customers can be thought to value many benefits and then the cost incurred seem worth the value. So dapat yung item na yun worth it naman dun sa price na bid nila. Kung gaano ba ka ganda yung value niya, yung texture ng item na yun. So be a smart marketer and teach them what your brand's benefits are. The next one is a margin versus markup. Gross margin is a gross profit or markup. Markup it is equals to selling price or the cost. Is the difference between the margin and markup? Well, the margin is the profit based on the selling price, while a markup is profit based on cost. So here's the formula on how to get their percentage. Sa margin percentage, the markup or profit divided by the selling price, then times 100. While the markup percentage, the markup or the profit divided by the cost times 100. And I will show you how to get that percentage. So let's have this given example. A trader bought a bag that cost 650 pesos. She sells it for 1,100 pesos. Find the margin percentage based on selling price and markup percentage based on cost. The hour given is, the cost is 650 pesos. Selling price is 1,100 pesos. Then our profit or markup is 450 pesos. The markup is also known as the profit. So first, let's find the margin percentage. In the margin percentage, the markup or profit is divided by the selling price, then times 100. Our markup is 450 pesos, then divided by the selling price, 1,100, then it equals to 0.4091. Then times it into 100, then our margin percentage is 40.91%. And now let's find the markup percentage. In markup, markup is divided by the cost. So our markup or profit is 450 pesos, then divided by the cost of 650 pesos, then it equals to 0.6923. Then times it into 100, then our markup percentage is 69.23%.